where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only two teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Silva. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Ruben Dias plays alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Phil Foden plays with Jack Grealish in the wide positions. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. Not out of the woods yet. Courtois. Mendy. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Camavinga. Mendy has it. And a textbook interception. Plenty of support here. Foden. Let's take the lead here. Another great ball played in. Eder Militao. Real might threaten on the flank. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper taking command of the situation. Gvardiol. The ball with Rodri. Well, Jude Bellingham rightly receives plenty of plaudits because he's a leader out there on the pitch. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender.
Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Carvajal. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Here's Carvajal. Valverde. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. De Bruyne. And Grealish. Oh, the threat is there.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Carvajal. Aurelien Tchouameni. Mendy has it. Tchouameni. Eder Militao. Jude Bellingham. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Mendy. And a decent delivery. Pumped clear. Foden. Haaland. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Teammates in the middle. And a simple clearance, a good one. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And reading it absolutely superbly. Carvajal. Struggle to keep the ball from Real. City know that wide area is really opening up. De Bruyne. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances.
Well, just look at this again. What was he thinking? Too slow, too ponderous, and it's cost them a goal here.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Carvajal. Now, who can he play it to? Vardiol. Dangerous position. And he could be in proper trouble here. Vinicius Junior. Aurelien Tchouameni. City did well to win it back. And a chance to whip it in here. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, as we move towards the half-time interval, Real Madrid with more than a few problems to solve, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically, and come out with a better attitude in the second 55.
Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. And Valverde. And he takes it away. De Bruyne. Teammates to play it to. Walker. The first half here comes to an end. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Really clever pressing. Foden. And return to De Bruyne. Real chance. And that is offside. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Grealish. Gvardiol. And Grealish. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. It's opening up. gloves of the goalkeeper. Oh, a big mistake. And that's a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Delivering it. And not cleared away properly. Oh, it's off the post. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Well, I have to say, that was a fine save, which just about keeps this game alive.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Corner for Real Madrid. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Dangerous looking attack. Mbappe. On to Mendy. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Rodri. Threading it through, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Haaland. Big chance. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Well, great read there to intercept. Takes aim. Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the deflection means a corner. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. The game continues then, and it's been all City. Tchouaméni. Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Eduardo Camavinga. Now with Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. That's a good-looking ball. And toss it through. A smart stop here. Locked in for the short corner. And that's really well read. Rudiger. Carvajal. Aurelien Tchouaméni. And Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And return to Mendy. Oh, it might be. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Phil Foden. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Rudiger. Eduardo Camavinga. Mendy. Is with Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham. And it's a quality pass. And thumped away. A change in the offing for City. And Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Mendy has it. They've regained possession. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And the attack fizzled out. Good technique displayed. Good distribution. Foden. Mateus Nunes. That work out. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Mendy. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Delightful pass. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Nicely saved. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Breaking at pace. Mendy. Good looking cross. Attending to his defensive chores. Phil Foden. Walker now. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Let's wait on the pass. In it goes! Such a... It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be...
Some wonderful goalkeeping. So the corner played into the box. Sound piece of defending. Intelligent threaded pass here. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Walker. Phil Foden. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. The referee has given a corner. Delivering it. Punched away. Kevin De Bruyne. And putting his body on the line. Foden. In. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Promising pass. Carvajal. Oh, he's blocked it! And the decision is one of offside here. Gvardiol. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Eder Militao. Here's Carvajal. Mbappe. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And they scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Possession underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Bellingham. A really good pass. Oh, he's lost possession. Walker. Now Haaland. Foden. On to Haaland. Swings in the centre. And dribbled on by Courtois. Eder Militao. Here's Carvajal. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And fed forwards. Timely intervention. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Erling Haaland. Plenty of support here. Grealish. Oh, might be. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Mbappe. And making the run to the inside. Can he make it count? And fine goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? The clearance wasn't decisive. Able to get his body in the way. Aurelien Tchouameni. And Valverde. And clears the danger. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Away, almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Valverde. Well, they keep the ball moving. Mendy. And on to Bellingham. Carvajal. On to Valverde. They could level it. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Kevin De Bruyne. And Grealish. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. This looks more than decent. Nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, it broke down, alas. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Oh, good feeling to push that away. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Far too close to the goalkeeper. Valverde. Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw-in here. Mbappe. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Phil Foden. decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, I think we both wondered if there was going to be a card, but not so in this case.
Well, obviously the referee wasn't sure, and therefore, in my mind, he makes the right call.
And pulled back. Oh, blocked it! Put in by De Bruyne. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. And it must be. In it goes! And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. And Bellingham. Now with Valverde. Could cross it in here. Mbappe! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They take it short. Cross fired over. And able to get a body in the way. And well positioned to clear. Carvajal. And on to Bellingham. Terrific block there. And that is offside. Foden. Walker. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Delivered into the box. And stopping the danger. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Vinicius Junior. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And nicely carried away. City hungry to add to their lead. It's a corner. Who can he pick out? Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. Courtois. Mendy.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly had all the possession over the last 15 minutes, and some of their players have been really good. And if they continue to control the ball, as they're doing at the moment, I'm sure they get that equaliser.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Carvajal. Mbappe with it. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Mendy. He must finish! Oh, a smart stop. And second time around, he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
20 minutes to go then. Well, this is looking promising. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Jude Bellingham. Here's Carvajal. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Grealish. Room to roam for City on the wing. Crossing opportunity. It's a goal! And just wide of a target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Eder Militao. Mendy. Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Real using width to good effect. Aimed towards Mbappe. It comes to nothing in the end. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Decent looking pass. And players waiting in the centre. They're still looking for space. Well, after that, a goal kick it'll be. Courtois. Mendy has it. Rudiger. Bellingham. And unable to keep possession. But he's certainly not alone. Excellent strike! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Rudiger. Mendy has it. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Modric. Aurelien Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. A very effective clearance. And playing it through. Well, he really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he's been really good today. A constant threat to this defence.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Error by the keeper. This looks interesting. De Bruyne. Shaping to shoot. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And De Bruyne firing it over. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Aurelien Tchouameni is with Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, a time for composure on the ball. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, they have to pay attention. It's not a bad ball. Danger averted for now. Mendy. He has teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And cutting in from the flank. It could be it for grabs. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
So making the substitution now. Stones. Now with Silva. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Body in the way. Manchester City still on the attack as the minutes tick away. Can they come up with a winner? Able to close down the shot. You never quite know when it's going to be last chance saloon time. City have a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra. And making the run to the inside. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Carvajal. Dropped his guard, even for a fleeting moment, under pressure there, the keeper. Not great distribution from the keeper. Modric. Chance to cross. Carvajal. On to Modric. And whipped into the box. It was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Stones. Nunes. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Might be able to get in behind the defence. To clear the danger, at least for now. Lucas Vazquez. Courtois. Modric. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Looking for the right angle. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Modric. Aurelien Tchouameni. Here's Carvajal. Lucas Vazquez. Modric. Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham. The ball with Luka Modric. A chance to whip it in. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Kylian Mbappe. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. And making the run to the inside. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Still passing it around with authority. Chance perhaps. That was going in. Rudiger. Mendy has it. Jude Bellingham. Breaking at pace. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Must take the lead here. Oh, what a moment! What a huge moment to potentially win the Champions League. A goal they will never forget. A goal for history. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Time was against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. He's managed to lose his marker. Making sure nothing came of it. Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Mbappe, can they use their pace? Modric, not a great ball played in. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure a victory. Future men, let's see how he defends the match. And Bellingham. Now with Mbappe. What's an important piece of defending. And City being afforded too much room. Crossed in there. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners! This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
Players waiting at the far post. I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield.
Oh, can he score here, Derek?
And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Nicely cut out. It's a promising City move. Not out of the woods yet. De Bruyne. Is it going to be? Great defending here. And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? They'll take efforts like that all day long. De Bruyne. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Kylian Mbappe is with Vinicius Junior. Mendy, teammates in the middle. It comes to absolutely nothing. Valverde. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And a cutback. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Can he find the right pass? Grealish. Will he find the net? Oh, fine stop. Wasn't a great piece of passing. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Diving save. Now the short corner here. That's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Rudiger. Mendy. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni. And support available. De Bruyne. And that puts them in position. Foden. Going for the tink. The keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Carvajal. They've regained possession. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Firing it in. That is how to keep it out of the net. So a corner to City as they try to increase their advantage. Playing it in. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Rudiger. And it's with Courtois. Carvajal. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe with it. Valverde. Fantastic diving save. Phil Foden. Walker now. De Bruyne. Decent looking pass. Closing down, and now they're on the attack. That's someone to play it to. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Bellingham. Mbappe with it. Jude Bellingham. Mendy. Vinicius. Now with Valverde. This could square the game. Just couldn't get it through. Carvajal. Opportunity. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Real Madrid trailing here, but this corner could be helpful to them. Not really the ideal clearance. Magnificent defending. Walker. Now, who can he play it to? Could be a chance to break here. Dangerous. So near, but wide. Eder Militao. Danger averted. Dangerous looking through ball. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner. Delivering it. And the main thing is to thump it away. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back. Vinicius Junior. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Kevin De Bruyne. City pushing forward with options available, but the danger averted for now. Mendy. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Given away by Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Corner given to Real Madrid. And clearing it away. Camavinga. Vinicius. Beautifully weighted ball. Eduardo Camavinga. Carvajal. It's still there for him. And getting across to stop it. Let's see about the delivery. And he took care of it defensively. Rudiger. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. De Bruyne. Can he find the net? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who can he pick out? Danger still on. On a time for composure on the ball. Carvajal. Valverde distributing it well. There to take it away. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Now, options are plenty. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Foden. Can they produce something? An alert piece of defending. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Valverde. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. He thwarted the attack illegally, and perhaps a card is forthcoming. Quickly, straight into the wall. No-nonsense clearance. Carvajal. The flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Jack Grealish. City finding space on the flank. And the cross goes in. Huge block. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Haaland. Phil Foden now. He has teammates around him. Oh, he's gone for goal. A smart stop here. Well, they fancy a short one. Challenge. Mendy. 10 minutes left for play. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Haaland. Gvardiol. Keeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. And playing it through. Well, fantastic reflex action. Takes the shot. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Mendy. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to get Emerson in goal, make it look easy. Smuggled away. Wanted strongly to win the ball. Vinicius Junior. And threaded through by Mbappe. Really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Walker. Phil Foden now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And passing it well. And there it is, full-time, Manchester City, Champions League win. And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
He's in with a chance. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Chouameni. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Chouameni in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Ruben Dias
direct chance here.
and nicely parried away. Valverde. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Kevin De Bruyne. Just cutting off the supply. Valverde. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. A strong hand on the ball. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Foden. A dangerous position. Walker. Can he find the net? What a block! Who can they pick out? Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Mendy. Rudiger. Here's Valverde. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. He'll take this on. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. He has teammates around him. A chance perhaps. Couldn't quite hang on. De Bruyne. Oh, a smart stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? A relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Mbappe. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final. So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Foden. Walker now. Haaland. Players waiting in the centre. City need a boost. Will they get one from this corner? Delivering it. Is he going to score? Foden. On to Haaland. De Bruyne. Has eyes for goal. Nicely blocked. Is it going to be? Oh, goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next at the
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Mbappe tries his luck. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden now. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Bellingham. Rodri. On to Silva. Walker. Crossing possibilities. That's the clearance that was needed. Pressing like that will help the cause. De Bruyne. Gives it a go. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni. It's a weighted pass. Under no real pressure as he brought the ball down. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Vinicius, and in a perfect position to cut it out. Manuel Akanji. And the fourth official confirmed. Confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Tighter here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Grealish. Takes the shot. Great defending. Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. Who's going to get on the end of it? And so it is, the first half story has been written. Can he find the net? What a block! Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Foden. Holland. Got in the way of it. Just the challenge that was required. He's given it away inexplicably. It's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Played over. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Real Madrid have given us away. Firing it in. Oh, good work by the keeper. it wasn't. Magnificent pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Oh, it's in! They're in front here. Now can they stay in front? So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Jack Grealish. Well, full marks for getting past him. He must favour the cross. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Could be dangerous. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Rodri. And continues his run. But they dealt with the threat posed. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Here's Carvajal. Bellingham. And fed forwards. Might it be Mbappe? Great defending here. A good and fair challenge. Having a shoot. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Courtois. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior and taking it away. Holland. Oh, he so badly wanted to make another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Well, desperately close to going in that time. Carvajal. Phil Foden now. Oh, bruising past him. Given away by City. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they use their pace? Mbappe in the centre. And a goal! To increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, as we can see again, this is such a good cross from Mendy, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And into the last 20 minutes. Teammates available. And good vision there. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Carvajal. Rudiger has it. Aurelien Tchouameni. Valverde. Mbappe with it. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Foden. Oh, good save. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And deciding to go short with this one. Foden sends it back and did just enough. enough defensively. Defending. You don't want to give the ball away there. He can't hold on to it. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
The keeper going in the right direction and serving it. Lucas Vazquez. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely...
Oh, very big moment here.
Can they put it away? And there it is! All in the melting pot now, and what a finale we could have in store for us. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And the keeper didn't have too much time. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Nice looking pass. And they deal with the threat this time. He knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Mendy. Now, who can he play it to? Delightful pass. A goal! And that is going to be that. Name on the trophy for certain.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Lewis. Gvardiol. Manuel Akanji. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners! And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious.
Must score! He's done it! What a moment! The opening goal in this Champions League final. And just look at the celebrations. On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Rodri. Gvardiol. Bruyne. City move it forward with purpose. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. Mbappe. Here's Carvajal. Bellingham. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Chouameni. Mendy has it. Oh, this looks useful. Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence. Teammates available. Foden. Mendy has it. An alert intervention. Still could be dangerous. Walker.
Well, City did everything but score there, and they do look dangerous at the moment. But you have to give credit to the keeper. He's just kept his team in front here.
Aurelien Chouameni. Valverde. And Bellingham. And Bellingham. Mendy. Well, options at the back post here. Did well to clear it away. And Bellingham. Spot on with that tackle. Grealish. Well, he's certainly not alone. Rodri. Having a shoot. And wide stop. And really discomfited by the press. Unable to close down the shot. Valverde. Well-timed tackle. De Bruyne. Able to skip past his man. Strong hand on that one. Well, a goal for City from the corner would really change the complexion of this game. Elects to go short. Foden. Walker. What a commitment to defending. And the ball is loose. The danger not over. Oh, fine stop.
Well, just look at those stats. City is doing everything to get back into this game, but they need to take one of these chances.
They've given it away. Grealish. Two players waiting in the middle. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. He's hit it with authority. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Eder Militao. Here's Carvajal. Courtois. Judgment error by the keeper. The pressure was high and they could be in here. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Will someone get on the end of it? Well, it was the picture of concentration following the corner. Rudiger. Mendy has it. Kylian Mbappe. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Mbappe. Interception to snuff out the danger. De Bruyne with options, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And the shot. No way through. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Carvajal. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Not messing around with that clearance. Carvajal. Here's Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And on to Bellingham. That takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And the Real corner. Hungry for more. Favouring the short one. Delivered into the area here. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Jack Grealish. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Options in the middle. And he stopped them in their tracks. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. The ball rolling again, and the first half struggles of City were there for all to see. Can they put up a better fist of it in this half? Jack Grealish. Could cross it in here. Thwarting him. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Constantly thwarted. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. So back in action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Vinicius Junior. Aurelien Tchouameni. Carvajal. Attacking possibilities for Real. Good looking cross. Oh, great header. Smart stop though. And Real pushing to add to their lead. It's a corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Foden. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Really good challenge. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Top-class defending. Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden now. Bellingham. Good weight on that pass. Can he put it away? And rattling the post. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. He has time to play it over. Well, what a stop that was. Vinicius Junior. So, a Real Madrid corner. It might be, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Mbappe. Corner for Real Madrid. Just wanted to get it out of there. Militao. Camavinga. Valverde. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. And cleared away. Oh, that's splendid play. Mendy. Very effective pass. And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly make it more comfortable for them.
Manchester City have it back now.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly had all the possession over the last 15 minutes, and their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Rudiger. Chouameni. Carvajal. Across from Dani Carvajal. Will struggle to get it away properly. It might be on for them. Foiling his opponent completely. He's driven in the corner. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Trying to really get at the opposition here. The keeper didn't have too much time. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Able to get his body in the way. Corner for City. Can they find an equaliser? And De Bruyne firing is over. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Rudiger. Mendy has it. On the ball, Rudiger. Mendy. Real Madrid regaining possession. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? It's got to be! Can't believe it! Twists and turns in the closing stages, and it's anyone's guess who's going to lift the trophy. Incredible! So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Just 10 minutes to go. Carvajal. Real Madrid have given us away. Can they grab the lead late on? A disappointing end to the move. Haaland. De Bruyne now. Haaland. Chance here. Crucial piece of defending. Rodri. Intercepting it intelligently. Mendy. And he's certainly not alone. Oh, good-looking run. Someone to play it to. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And the short option preferred. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Foden. On to Silva. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. Nicely blocked. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not... Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Vinicius Junior. Here's Valverde. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they make it count? Well, a disappointing end to that break. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
And a good-looking ball. Haaland. Well, high-quality defending. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. And Bellingham. Well, the chance has been missed. No other way to describe it. Silva. Phil Foden now. Oh, great attacking play. Promising move. Determined defending. Chouameni. Valverde. And it's a quality pass. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Haaland. He takes aim. Oh, good work by the keeper. Played over. Strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered. Chouameni. Here's Carvajal. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Nice looking pass. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. It's to be 2 substitutes in 1 go for City. First period of extra time completed. Must score! He's... And away they go again. Second period of extra time has commenced. Vinicius. And on to Bellingham. Carvajal. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Walker. And now Stones. Nunes. And a fine tackle. Good idea. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, what a moment! What a huge moment to potentially win the Champions League. A goal they will never forget. A goal for history.
Well, just listen to this noise. What drama we've got here. Surely that has to be the winner. Absolutely brilliant stuff.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Dae-toesday. Gvardiol. Time was against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Can he play it in? Carvajal. Here's Mbappe. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Dae-toesday. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. Jude Bellingham. Trying to open up the defence. And the chance is on. A goal! And that is going to be that. Name on the trophy for certain.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages.